Okay, and it says we are going live. Checking this. Hello. Okay, we are live now. Hello, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Monday. For those of you that are, well, first timers here, what we do is we start the week with a motivational message. Sorry, wala ako last week. Medyo napagod dahil kay baby. But we are here this week, and we have our Motivational Monday for this week. If you can hear me and if you can see me, please say hi. Please say good morning. Comment section down below. Let me know where you're watching from. Then, all right. So yes, if you can hear me and see me, just comment, say hi, say hello. I'm streaming over here from Cebu. Medyo okay naman yung weather ngayon. Hopefully, it stays that way throughout the rest of the day para we have good weather and maging productive tayo ngayon and throughout the rest of the week. So, ayun, how's the weather in your area? I hope everyone's staying safe. Very important. Everyone's staying safe. Everyone is taking yung mga precautions natin. Dito sa Cebu, nag-level 3 na kami sa ayun, health protocols, naman tawag doon, yung sa IATF. We're already level 3 here dahil sa Omicron. So everyone, just stay safe. Make sure that um, hopefully nagba-vaccine na kayo or nagpa-booster na kayo and you're taking the precautions to not get um, not get infected. So hello Princess from Capiz. Hello Leonila. Hello Mariette from Rizal. Hello Marife from Baguio. Hello. Okay naman po weather dito sa Capiz. Hello, VA Bootcamp. Nice having you here this Monday morning. All right. Yes, for those of you that are just joining us, we usually start the week with a motivational message, just to parang get us on the right foot naman, to get us on the right foot, to make sure na we have some, and hopefully this is a message that you can bring with you throughout the rest of the week na maka-remember kayo, that will remind you of what you need to do that will help you out, if ever you're feeling demotivated or discouraged. A gloomy weather sa Minglanilla, but nice to be back. Hopefully may electricity na daw kayo sa Minglanilla. In other parts of Cebu province, wala pang electricity. In other parts of Vismin, hopefully everyone is okay over here. All right, so let's get started with today's message. Our message is entitled "Change Your Life Today." Change your life talaga, no? Hopefully we can have life-changing days every single day. Change is what you promise to yourselves, di ba? Usually every end or start of the year, di ba? May mga New Year's resolution tayo. Usually we review our year and think back and say, ano bang nangyari sa year na to? Did I have a good year? Did I have a not so good year? And how can I improve? Ano bang pwede natin gawin next year? Kayo, did you guys have a good year? 2021. How was your 2021? January pa naman tayo sa 2022. So first month pa tayo. Pwede pa naman pag-usapan yung previous year, di ba? So how was your 2021? Did you have a good year? Type in the comments. A good year? Did you have a bad year? Did you have an okay year, di ba? Pero usually at the start of every year, at the end of every year, we think na, okay, paano ba to? How can I have a better year, in the upcoming year? Anong pwede natin gawin? Mag-gym ba ako? Ganun? Mag-workout na ba ako? Mag-exercise na ako? Mag-enroll na ba ako sa VA Bootcamp? Whatever it is, diba? We usually have things that we want to do, but oftentimes it never happens. I remember a few years ago, nag-gym ako sa Anytime Fitness. Nag-enroll ako sa gym. Pero after a few, parang 6-month commit or 1 year commitment ata, 'di ba? Well, every month nag-charge sila sa credit card na for 1 whole year, pero parang after 3 months wala eh, hindi ko natuloy yung gym membership. Even though para at the beginning excited na excited. And usually ganun tayo, 'di ba? At the beginning of the year, we usually very excited. Oh, I want to change my life. I want to really make a difference, 'di ba? Compared sa last year ko. And then, hindi siya nangyayari, di ba? Hindi siya, January, excited pa tayo. February, hindi na ganun ka-excited. March, parang napagod na tayo. April, wala na, nakalimutan na, di ba? That's what happens a lot of the times. The usual thing is, you always go back to where you've been or what you were, di ba? Usually we get excited, 'di ba? Parang we maybe we see a quote, We read a book, something happens in our life, and we say, okay, gagawin ko to, di ba? Gawin ko talaga to. And then after a few months, we go back to where we were. And we rely on what's already there. Parang naging comfort zone natin, 'di ba? Naging comfort zone natin yung isang lifestyle, yung isang bagay, yung isang mga habits. And we usually, yung tendency natin is to go back to them. What I want you to keep in mind is don't let yourself be satisfied with the Filipino saying na okay na yan, okay lang yan, 'di ba? Parang okay na, balik na ako sa dati, 'di ba? Because it will not get you far. Yung tendency kasi natin ganun eh. By nature, we go to what's comfortable, 'di ba? We'll go back to anong nakasanayan natin. We'll go back to what how things were, 'di ba? And when we try to implement a change, parang yung inclination natin is to go back, parang nakakapagod naman to, balik lang ako sa dati, 'di ba? Okay na yan, wag na, 'di ba? Pero the thing is we have to fight against that. We have to fight against the tendency. If you really want change to happen in your life, 'di ba? And we say na okay, at the beginning of the year, we say, okay, I want to improve my life. If you really want that to happen, if sincere talaga tayo, then we will fight against our comfort zone. Diba? Then we will, when we feel na, ay, I'll go back to my comfort, I'll just be lazy, I won't continue the actions, I won't go to the gym na ganun, I won't work na rest muna ako, ganun. When we have that tendency, we have to fight against it. Because if we just give in to that, we will not go far. We're not going to go far. You'll be stuck in the current situation with no progress in life. Have you guilty guilty, may nagsabi guilty. Sino bang guilty dito? Sino bang parang every year, 'di ba? Every year na lang for the past 100 years pa, for the past 48 years, sinasabi natin sa sarili natin na okay, I'm gonna change this year, 2018. I'm gonna make a change in my life. I'm going to um, start doing this activity. I'm going to really improve. Wala nangyari. 2019, 2020, 2021. Ngayon, 2022 na. Di ba? Who here can relate to that? Type in relate if you can relate to that. Oh, sakto dyan ka, Mr. JD, procrastination, guilty. Indeed, very well said. No, truth na truth, 'di ba? A lot of us fall in that. And kahit ako din minsan, ganun, na you fall back to our comfort zones. And if we give in to that, walang mangyari. Year after year, we're gonna tell ourselves na I'm gonna change my life. 'Di ba? Or baka sa October, oh next year na, sa January na, 2027 na, 'di ba? Ganun. I'm going to make a change. Pero wala pa rin. You end up being stuck because we go back to our comfort zone. So we have to fight against that. Don't let yourself be swayed by dreams without action. Hindi lang action at the beginning. Dapat consistent action. Dapat we build habits. Hindi lang siya action. Kasi action, sabihin natin action, one time lang yun eh. 'Di ba? We have to build habits. Kapag habits, gawin natin consistently. Ginagawa natin consistently kapag habits siya. Don't waste every opportunity because the lost moment cannot be restored. We can't go back in time, 'di ba? We can't go back in time and say, sige, I said 2018, babagawin ko na yung buhay ko, babalik na ako sa 2018. Di pwede, walang ganun, 'di ba? When it comes to time, walang take backs, walang touch move. When it comes to time, 'di ba? Those moments cannot be restored, right? But you can start anew now. That's what's important, 'di ba? We can't parang feel bad na ay hindi ko nagawa 'yun kasi madidepress lang tayo, mag-procrastinate lang tayo kasi we feel guilty that we never did it. But we can start now and build that habit. Act and do what you should be doing today. Kahit maliit lang siya, and what's important here is that we do things na pwede sustainable. 'Di ba? Hindi natin sabihin na okay, ang gawin ko every day, I'm going to run 21 kilometers, 'di ba? Kasi hindi sustainable kapag ganun, 'di ba? Um, baka 1 kilometer, 'di ba? And then you build on that. If you say na, sige, I'm very determined, I'm gonna run 20K araw-araw, 'di ba? Para mag Ironman na ako, mag-join na ako sa next na Ironman or next na fun run, ganun. Diba? You should do things that you can sustain. Kahit maliit lang siya. What matters is that you do them consistently. Even if konti lang yung impact sa buhay mo, what matters is that you do them consistently. Right? Whatever decision you make today will impact your present life. And not just your present life, pero your future life. Diba? If we think about our goals, we think about our future na, oh, ito yung gusto kong mangyari sa future ko. Ito, from my family, I want this kind of future. Diba? Pero, if you really want it, then you have to work towards it. Otherwise, wala mangyari. Um, kami, we have a baby, di ba? We have a, magsi 6 months na almost na baby. And if I think na, sige, I want this kind of future for my son, tapos wala akong gawin. Di ba? And if I don't really, if I'm not that determined, na parang, I always go back to my comfort, walang mangyari. 'Di ba? Hindi yung future na nasa plano ko magte 10 years old, mag 20 years old na lang yung anak ko. Eh nothing's going to change. 'Di ba? Unless I make those decisions and stick to them, 'di ba? Don't wait until time goes on. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until next week, next month, next year. Because what we do today, kahit maliit lang siya, kahit small steps lang siya, kahit baby steps, 'di ba? That's gonna impact the rest of your life. And what we do not just today, but we do every day consistently. If you want a good future, then start acting according to what you want to happen in the future. And a good way to do that is if we think about our goals, we envision anong gusto natin sa buhay 10, 20 years from now, or 5 years or 3 years from now. Okay, if you're really determined to achieve that, we're gonna fight against yung comfort zone natin. We're gonna fight against yung mga habits natin, yung mga bad habits natin. If gusto mo talaga yun. And if you don't fight against it, baka hindi mo talaga gusto. But if you really think, okay, this is what I really want to achieve, then whenever you feel tired, whenever you feel lazy, whenever you feel like procrastinating, then you're gonna remember na, okay, I really want to achieve this future. I really want to achieve these goals. So I have to do it. Diba? And we have to build that habit. We have to build that habit consistently. Right? If we consistently go back to our comfort zone, then that's what we're gonna do. Diba? If we consistently don't take action, kasi parang pagod tayo, and then we're always going to not take action. Okay? So what we do consistently really defines us. If you don't make a pact, a promise with yourself to make a difference, you'll end up repeating the same mistake over and over again. You'll never get towards the goal. You'll never get the plan that you want to, that you're supposed to. Ito, di ba, sabi ko kanina, lost time is irreversible. Right? Wala na. Yung kahapon, wala na. Yung last year, wala na. But now is a time for a fresh start. If sabihin natin, ay, nasayang yung past 2 years, 3 years ko, 5 years ko, 10 years sa ibang tao. Sayang yung pang past 10 years ko. Wala akong progress. Wala na yun. What we can do is make sure na for the next 10 years, hindi na siya sayang. Right? We start fresh today. Give up the old habits that delay you from achieving the life that you want to achieve. We have to give up those old habits and start changing your life today. So, yun ang message natin ngayon. And if this is something that's impactful to you, if you think na this is useful to you, if you want to practice this, and we have this commitment. It is a comment, it is a commitment. Type it in the comment section down below. I will give up my old habits, my old bad habits, and create new, better ones. Ayan, I'll give up my old bad habits and create new, better ones. Type that in the comment section down below if you want to really practice this. Okay, it is a commitment to yourself. Hindi to para sa akin, hindi to para sa ibang tao. This is for yourself. All right. So type that in the comment section down below. Okay, now that I have you here, just some updates for our upcoming shows. This mamaya 6 p.m. we have our Flip Chat and Chill session. Yung topic natin is what online freelancers need to know about taxes. So we have Phoenix and mga special guests later at 6 p.m. And on Wednesday, we have a Just Success interview with Elijah James Rigor Perez. He's going to be sharing his story of how he was a college dropout. Pero he built the freelance career in the middle of a global pandemic. So if isipin nyo, ay, naging failure ako. Natanggal ako sa trabaho, failure ako kasi na-drop out ako. Hindi ako natanggap dito. Ito, college dropout. A lot of people are going to think na, ay, failure ako, wag na. Hindi na Hindi na mag-succeed dyan because I can't do it. Listen to the story of James Perez this coming Wednesday. He's gonna share his story na how, even though he dropped out of college, he was able to build a freelance career and, more importantly, build himself up to achieve that. Um, and hope to see you in our shows. Once again, we have our commitment for this week. I'll give up my old bad habits and create new, better ones. Wala pala dito, pero we're having a webinar this coming Saturday din. If you want to learn about SEO, about search engine optimization, ayun, this coming Saturday, abangan nyo yung upcoming webinar natin. Alright, tingnan natin yung mga comments dito. Good morning. Procrastination, truth na truth. Relate na relate. Procrastination, number one enemy. Relate kayo, relate po. Guilty rin. Sobrang guilty po. 2 years na ako na-inspire sa inyo. Oh, na-inspire ka talaga. Pero hindi pa ako nagkaka-client kasi nga ganyan ako. Panay dreams lang. Highest. Oh. And then turn those dreams into actions. Turn those dreams into reality. Hindi lang panay dreams lang. Di ba, Joy? Thank you for tagging. Always remind myself no zero day. That's a webinar I shared before in the VA Bootcamp. No zero days. It's there in our. If you're a student, then you can watch that webinar about no zero days. So ito naman inspire na naman ako. Sana naman magawa ko na talaga. Please self. Oh, you have to fight against yourself. Yun ang greatest enemy natin, yung sarili natin, di ba? Hindi yung ibang tao. Sarili natin. That's our greatest enemy. I will give up my old habits and create new ones. Joyans. You're welcome. Thanks. Hector, yes. Anna, oh my God, you said it right. You made a great impact, Jay. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Be better each day. I'll give my old habits. Dominic, Joy, um, Riz, lakas na impact na time is irreversible. Oh, wala pang time travel. Hindi siguro, I don't think they can invent that. Sa TV, sa movies lang yung time travel. Parang impossible yun. Hello, Candy. Aaron, yes, I will give up my old habits and create new, better ones. All right. Even if you're watching the replay, guys, if this is something that's impactful for you, type the commentment in the comment section down below. Say hi. Tag your friends. Share this with others. Din may age limit po ba to be a virtual assistant? Wala pong age limit, girly. Meron pang mga 50s and 60s, people in their 50s and 60s who were able to become virtual assistants. I remember sa Freelancers in the Philippines, there was a post, I think, kailan ba yung post na yun? November, October, last year. Yung mom ni Robinson Simon, pinapa-VA niya, and she's senior na. So walang talagang age limit. Basta you can still, use a computer. Diba? Yung iba, who are, older generation na who can't really use a computer, that's different. Kasi, like, they can't type na, then that's parang harder na. Pero if kahit senior ka pa, and you can still, type on the computer, you can still use the computer, you can still learn, yung vision more. If you're using glasses, diba, is still okay. Then you can do it kahit anong age ka pa. Monique from Bulacan. Hello, hello. Good morning. Ayan, ayan. All right, guys. I hope this is a message that you can bring with you throughout the rest of the week and baka throughout the rest of your life din. Ayun, give up your old bad habits and create new better ones. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for spending your Monday morning with me and have a great rest of the week. Bye.